I seriously need to be on the no-call list. That damn taco seasoning salesman called me again. Whatever. Where was I? Oh yeah, SMF. SMF with the Smackadown. Oh yeah, Randy Macho Man Savage gonna come out and beat you. Oh, sorry, I've been taking my pills. You know, Ritalin and stuff. Nah, I'm just kidding, you know, I'm just a dumbass sometimes. But way over here in the SMF land, you know, they were in, Dick Shaft, Illinois, which I believe might actually be a real town. I doubt it, though. Okay, so we got, let's see, we have, the matches that we have so far. We had, we got, let's see, what was the first match? I'm trying to remember everything I could. I think the first match is supposed to be, oh yeah, the Brock came out first, and then Triple H came out because SMF is like worse or something like that. Yeah, it's like, and then John Cena came out and be loser. And then The Rock came out, saved the Barack. And then we had those weird guys in masks who kind of look very familiar. Like, let's see, one's kind of thin, and one's kind of fat, and one wears a flannel shirt. And it reminds me of somebody. I can't put my finger on it. Oh well. Taking on Shaggy and Freddy, the champions. That was for the tag team championship. Excuse me. That was delicious. But part 2, what do we got for part 2? Oh, Jesus, man. Jarrett, Mary, and Joseph. Then we got, Hardcore Madness. Before that, we had, Freddy, and Shaggy. I was about to say Scooby, like Scooby-Doo's in the SMF. What? This was a good match, and the champions prevailed with their belts. And then we had Hardcore Madness, kind of, with the Burger King and Undertaker, and Colonel Sanders disappeared. I thought Colonel Sanders died, like, recently. Or, oh wait, that was a Hamburglar. But apparently they're supposed to, Colonel Sanders talking about bringing back the FFO, you know, which sounds actually really what the doctor ordered, you know, in my opinion. Yeah. And then we had the Undertaker come out to the ring, which took about exactly 7 minutes of screen time, which was delicious. Why do I keep saying delicious? I have food on my mind. It's near dinner time over here. And, oh yeah, Captain Picard came out, which is awesome. And he actually did the Picard dance before he even got to the ring, which was amazing. Oh, and Fat Albert accepted the challenge. And the kind of a sad thing, Fat Albert won with his fart. Oh, and Ahmed Johnson, even though he's in DWA currently, had time to become the new backstage interviewer. Stupid hot dogs. I mean, oh god, that was like the worst. I smelled it through my TV. You know, Ahmed Johnson, I still can't understand him. Oh, and Plague and Mark Henry probably did the funniest segment ever. Plague runs, Mark Henry just makes him flip over. And you should see the bloopers of this, because they're quite hilarious. And whee! It's just the best. Oh, don't sneak up. Oops, don't sneak up. He broke his Kit Kat bar. It was so funny. Oh, and then Mr. Wallenberg came back. Actually, Mr. Wallenbump came back, which was like, damn, I didn't even expect that. Like, I think it's official. SMF has run out of ideas for the Wallenberg amnesia thing, that they had to rehash the Wallen bump. I mean, it doesn't. I like the old Wallen bump. Like, he looks kind of like, he looks a little bit like the old Wallen bump on '08, but the pants are blue jeans now, and I think the old pants were like black and everything. So I know that '07 has not the best cost system, but still, it's doable. Oh, and Flaming Kyle made his debut. He has much of a different he has a different like persona than like being gay, because I thought that's what it was supposed to be, like gay. But seriously, like, he really impressed me. Bob Ross was impressed. I was impressed. I bet you JJ was impressed when he was getting those margaritas. And from Denny's, yeah, they serve margaritas now. I swear to you. I know there's gonna be some people going to Denny's. Hi, do you sell margaritas? No. Dang, that came on the internet. Lied to me. That was my worst person ever. Whatever. And Flaming Kyle actually picked up the win in debut. He kind of looks like maybe like a mix between like Cario and Terrio Law, like with the look and everything. I thought he was supposed to be like a Bumpmeister, but he's like being professional. Oh, and Chick Gambino came out, which was even more original and professional. I smell a tag team coming. Yes. Oh, and then Vince Russo came and stole Mick Foley, which is funny. Oh, and gross thing with the T1000. I don't need to go into that any further. Oh, and then we had the new SMF commercial, which is funny. Oh, and basically for a sec, John Cena beat up on Chuck Norris. Then Boom came and beat up on John Cena, and then Boom came to beat up on Chuck Norris. So I think Boom is kind of the neutral. He's like Switzerland, only he actually wants to fight a war. And going out to any of my Switzerland fans, I like you guys. You guys are awesome. Wait, do I have a Switzerland fan base? I'm gonna have to check that out soon. See if I have a Switzerland fan base. That'd be awesome if I have a Switzerland fan base, because then I could get free chocolate. So basically, this sets up the main event. We got champion of the T1000. We got The Rock, which are kind of representing the WWE in sort of way, except Rock is going for the SMF. Ronald McDonald, and probably the underdog in this entire thing is gotta be Bob Saget. I mean, let's see. Bob Saget's never won the SMF World Title. All three of them have won the title. I mean, and T1000 seemed unstoppable. I would have liked to see, Bob Saget kind of was the underdog, and people really got behind him, I know people have been waiting for that big push for Bob Saget. And I know I'm out of camera shot right there, back. People were just waiting for it, and it got delivered beautifully. Kind of a little controversial in the beginning with, like, the T1000 had a pin on whatchamacallit, The Rock, and Ronald McDonald had a pin on Bob Saget. Refs started counting for the pin on T1000, then got up after the first pin, which was kind of cheap, for Ronald McDonald, because he could have knocked out Bob Saget, even though this was not an elimination match. I mean, this was just a great, main event. This is like probably the greatest main events we've had in a while. I mean, plus this was probably one of the longest main events in SMF for a regular show. This is like 20, maybe 19